Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Dallas Cowboys training camp video breaking down not only the highlights but some of the news, notes, observations going around practice. Here's a one-handed snag by George Pickens in early individual drills working with obviously wide receivers and Dak Prescott and the quarterbacks. But again, we're going to break down everything you need to know from this practice. Before we dive in, do me a big time favor and go follow Tommy Yarish and Joseph Hoyt, all of these guys who cover this Dallas Cowboys team. We're probably going to have a good amount of 11-on-11s and 7-on-7s to break down today. So we got you guys covered with that. So again, if you guys aren't following these guys, I don't know what you're waiting for. Also, one more thing before we start, comment down below who you think is going to have a massive, I don't want to say jump to stardom, but someone that's going to stand out during preseason football games. Who do you think is going to really showcase what they can do in the first couple of weeks of preseason? We do have some news here. Mazi Smith walking off the field a little bit gingerly here. Don't know the severity of his injury. We also had a couple of really good reps. Donovan E. Right here, this dude has been a freak of nature. Do you want to kind of look at him kind of dominating here? Get some pre-snap motion by the offense. And then watch this boy Donovan E here explode, force Dak Prescott to scramble. And ultimately gets outside that pocket. But man, absolutely love this freak of nature in Donovan. Such a big-time steal, and they love him. They love him. They think he could be a wrecker off this right side here. Look at him explode off the edge and force him to get outside that pocket. Great job there. This is all by Tommy Yarish, by the way. Make sure you guys go follow him if you haven't already done so. More Mazi Smith leaving the practice field. Okay, another one. Jalen Brooks. This is one Nick Harris kind of gave us the ability to watch. Quarterback drops back, takes the one-on-one shot. Once we see this is a one-on-one opportunity, quarterback says, yep, let me throw that thing up there. Great adjustment to the football, comes back, gets ahead of the DB, and breaks this thing for a touchdown. Great job by Jalen Brooks. And again, quarterback's best friend is a guy that will go up there and make some plays. And Jalen Brooks right here does a great job, again, getting back in front. Look at this catch, boys. Look at this catch. Love it. Absolutely love it. Really big time catch by Jalen Tolbert over the shoulder while being held, by the way. We heard some really good news from Brian Schottenheimer that Jalen Tolbert's a guy that they really do like. He is the wide receiver 3 for this football team going into the season, at least right now, because of the little things. He does everything you'd want in a receiver, whether it be blocking or running the right route when he's supposed to be running it, right? So they really do like Jalen Tolbert, and this is one hell of a play while being held by the defense. Great catch. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of guys they like in this room. Here's another angle of it. This one by Tommy Yarish on Twitter. Dak Prescott right here. Basically, again, same play. He sees the one-on-one matchup and he says, I'm taking this shot all day long, right? Just flings it up there. You actually see this ref right here throws the flag. There's holding, there's PI, there's interference there, and Jalen Tolbert comes away with it anyway. Coach is like, hey, Troy Pride, what are we doing here? We cannot be holding here. Let's go, man. Great job by Jalen Tolbert with a little bit of an adjustment in the air. Comes down with the big catch, man. Big catch. Look at him just chuck this thing up. This is what you're going to see a lot of with George Pickens and CD as well. Can't be that handy defensively, but hey, if you play one-eye safety, you're going to get beat a lot this year by the Cowboys. Another quick play here in 7s. We're going to see George Pickens on a slant over the middle of the field. Look at Dak drop back, quick throw it. I mean, all we're looking at is the DB's first steps out here on the right side, Kaiir Elam. Right? If we're going to be able to cross face, we want to throw this every single day of the week. So, we'll drop back. You see him kind of turn his head away from the quarterback. This is why Dak Prescott decides to throw here and not over here, because 26, he's locked in, right? If that ball is coming, he might be able to jump it. But Kaiir Elam, right, he stops looking at the quarterback, right? So once he looks back, the ball is already out, and there's nothing he can do. So great job there by Dak, taking what the defense gives you right there. And that's a quick little touchdown. Listen, if you're a DB, you don't want to give up this much, not space, because he didn't give up space, but he gave up his right to understand when the ball was coming by looking at George Pickens here. Great grab by George. Let's go. Really quickly, before we get any further, make sure you guys do me a big favor. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so yet. Helps out the channel so much. If we get, let's say, over 1,000 likes on this video, we're going to break down non-stop Cowboy videos throughout the entirety of this year's offseason. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And like I said, preseason, training camp, regular season, everything, we've got you guys covered. Join the family, turn on post notifications, that way you're notified when we do post these videos. And with that being said, let's dive right back in. Here's another one. Finds a matchup, takes advantage of it. Whenever you have one eye safety, or if you're in the red zone and you just can't afford to put two eye safeties on the field just in case they run the ball, we're going to get these one-on-one matchups. Another one CeeDee Lamb is able to bring in because he's got strong hands, very physical at the catch point, and easy touchdown. That's just what they do. You cannot, and I know you guys could probably hear what was happening in that play. My bad. One more time. But a great job by CD coming away with this catch for the touchdown. We also had another one here. This one to Jonathan Mingo, who is also working his way up this depth chart. Let's watch this one again. In 7-on-7s. Fade. Perfect ball. Beautiful route. Kind of beats him off the line of scrimmage. We can't really see it. I think he's way over here on our screen. Can't see it. Looks like he's got a good release. Ball is just thrown up there. Makes a good play. Again, offense doing a great job in 7s today. Getting touchdowns, whether it be George, whether it be CD, whether it be Mingo. Oh, man. Even Jalen Brooks getting into the action with a touchdown earlier. Okay, here we go again. Another one. Dak looking right. Finds Jalen Tolbert in the back of the end zone. Everybody's getting in on the action. The offense is looking really good right now in these 7-on-7 drills. That's 4 touchdowns, right? George Pickens had 1, CeeDee Lamb had 1, Mingo had 1, Jalen Tolbert. Everybody is feasting out here today. Let's go. What is this route? Looks like we're just kind of digging in the back of the end zone. Easy money. Hey, the connection right now between these guys offensively looks good. Joe Milton, laser to Trayshawn Holden in the back of the end zone. I know we don't get much footage here, but laser. I mean, that ball comes in like a rocket to Trayshawn Holden, who does come down with the touchdown. Gets all the feed in that you would need. Great job. This one's from Joseph Hoyt. Make sure you guys go follow him. Another 7-on-7 rep. But man, and then we read this, right? Next play, Trayshawn Holden catches a wide open touchdown. So Trayshawn Holden is also working his way up this depth chart. I have no idea who they're going to keep on this football team. But if you ask me, obviously you got CD, Pickens, Jalen Tolbert, Jonathan Mingo. Is Holden the 5th or 6th guy on this team? You got, Jalen Brooks. You got a bunch of guys here. Flanoy, Trayshawn Holden. What do you guys think? Comment down below your 6 wide receivers that you believe will make this team. Here's another play I wanted to show you guys. This one is from Patrick Walker. You guys can go follow him. Did a great job here putting this thing in slow motion. Got pre-snap motion plus Jaden Blue in the backfield. Look at this. Now you guys can maybe argue he gets wrapped up right there. Yeah, he might have. Okay, but let's just say he gets it through. Watch how well he kind of sees the field and gets up, right? Look at him, one cut ability. I mean, that change direction is nasty, right? And then boom, has the breakaway speed to just be gone. Jaden Blue is someone that I think is going to play a lot this year, okay? Now, I do think Javonte Williams, and again, you can make the argument, he's probably down right there. Okay, it's not his fault, though. They send a perfectly timed blitz. They get there. It is what it is. But what he can do in space, woo! I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders will both play a lot. Miles Sanders did miss today, so maybe that's why Blue's getting a lot. But they like Jaden Blue, man. What do you guys think? Guys, we're going to end the video here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family for more of these videos. Let me know who you're most excited to see during this year's preseason. And with that being said, again, go follow the reporters. Tommy Yarish, Joey Hoyt, or Joseph Hoyt, and all of the other ones, right? Patrick Walker, go follow them. There's going to be more clips coming out in the next probably 20 minutes or so of practice. So go check them out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.